Hi everyone, welcome to Maker's Bench. I'm Chad Salmola. I'm making this video today to explain why I'm starting this channel and also to talk about what the channel is going to be about. I'm starting this channel because I've recently gotten the bug to do 3D printing. I haven't done any 3D printing in the past. I've done one project and I'll get into that in a minute. I didn't do the printing, I had somebody do it for me. But I really enjoyed it and it gave me the bug to get a printer. So what happened is after I got that bug, I came home with that itch. I was away for work doing this project, and I got the bug to do printing, and so I ordered a printer. And it was 8 weeks ago today. I ordered a Prusa i3 Mark II, and here it is. Came in the mail today. UPS dropped it off. I'm very excited about that. So the channel itself is going to be about making things, and 3D printing obviously will be one of the things. I want to get into some light woodworking, maybe do some other type of making as well. I don't know exactly what that'll all be yet, but hopefully as this channel goes along, we'll explore new and different things. I like to make stuff. So what I do for a living is I do CAD work for a living. I've been doing CAD. I started on CAD in 1991 actually. I was going to college for CAD, and I went and I started working with AutoCAD Release 11. So that was quite a while ago. I started doing 3D modeling in right around 2000, somewhere in there, and I've been doing 3D modeling ever since. For the last 10 years or so, I've been heavily involved in using Autodesk's Inventor product. I've used other programs in the past as well, other Autodesk products, so Mechanical Desktop. I've used SolidWorks a little bit, but mostly my focus has been with Inventor. I've started using Fusion 360 lately. Fusion 360 is another Autodesk product. It's a lot like, well, it's not a lot like Inventor. It's similar that it's a 3D modeler, but it's not like Inventor. And since I've been using that, the thing about that is it's a free license for hobbyists. So I plan to do some tutorials. I'm going to do some tutorials, and hopefully we'll be able to learn some stuff, and we can teach and grow that way. And that's one of the things that I really look forward to doing is the Fusion tutorials. I'm very excited to share and see what people are doing, and maybe teach some people and help to get other people being able to make their own 3D content for their printers. I've known for a long time that I could make 3D content for printers. I don't know what it was, just hadn't really clicked yet, and I'll get into that now. So I wanted to do something. I don't know if the first thing that you should know about me, I'm a bit of a Star Wars nerd. I'm a pretty big Star Wars nerd, and I'm kind of a nerd in general. I like Star Wars. I like comic books, mostly Marvel, and I like games. I like tabletop games and different things like that. So one of the games that I play, I have a friend here in town, Ryan. We play this game called Star Wars. It's X-Wings miniatures game. There's these ships, and you fly these ships around the tabletop at each other, and there's a lot of rules to it and stuff. But if you're familiar with it, then you'll know what I'm talking about. If you're not, the thing to keep in mind is that this game has a lot of tokens. There's a lot of tokens for shields and just a bunch of different shaped tokens, different bunch of tokens. And so while we were playing, these tokens would get spread out all over the table, and it'd be kind of a mess in the playing area and all that kind of stuff. So I thought it'd be really cool to make a token tray for this game. So what I did was I designed a token tray, and I was able to print it. I used a different printer. Some guys that I work with helped me, and they printed this stuff for me. And so the printer itself, we printed this tray. It's a box, really. I've done some sanding to it, and I've done a few things, but I haven't completely finished it yet because I want to make some changes. So I'm waiting for my printer over here. But what happens, the lid comes off, and inside of here you can see that there are these tokens and all this stuff, kind of like poker chips, right? There's a tray and there's some stuff, and I've got these. There's a card deck for damage cards, and there's all this stuff. And so I made this tray, and I tell you, when I made this tray and I did this project, I really had a great time. I really had a lot of fun. I enjoyed myself, and I got back from that trip, and I was like, man, I gotta I got to get a printer. So that's why I ordered the Prusa back there. I did a lot of research. I took my time, and that's the one I got. And then once I ordered it, I saw that there was a 7-week lead time, and I was like, wow, I'm gonna wait even longer. So in the meantime, I did some other stuff. I went and got myself a subscription to MakersBox. So I've got some filament here that I can try. So every month, if you're not familiar with MakerBox, this is a subscription box, a lot like Loot Crate, or if you've seen whatever kind of subscription boxes, they have lots of them out there. But this particular box has MakersBox. They send you 4 different filaments every month. So this one's got some Ninja Flex, and I've got some wood fill PLA. There's some carbon fiber PLA in here, and there's this pearl. It's a pearl. It's got a white pearlescent finish. Looks really cool. So later on, I'm going to do a video on when I try these different filaments out. I'm going to give that a whirl, and we'll put a video up about that. But I got a printer to build first. So the plan right now is that I'm going to build this printer. I'm going to do a time lapse of the build process. I'm not going to do an unboxing video because I think there's been probably 8,000 Prusa unboxing videos done, and once you've seen an unboxing video with Mr. Prusa himself there at the unboxing, you really can't outdo that. So I'm not going to do an unboxing video, but I will do a time lapse of the build. I know that early on when the printer first came out, there was some issues that people had with the build, and I know there was some suggestions were made to update some of the instruction manuals and such. So this is actually the Prusa i3 Mark II S. It's the S. So I'm looking forward to seeing if the printed material has been updated. The other thing for me is I really haven't done any printing, and I haven't built a printer before. I haven't done any printing. So the idea is that these videos are going to be starting out. They're going to be coming from somebody who's completely new to printing. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I know I can learn it. I know I will learn it, but I don't know it right now. So if you've never done any 3D printing and you're thinking about getting into it, these videos might be a good option for you, because I'm going to be completely new, and I'm going to try to document everything as far as how I'm learning to do stuff. Though I'm going to do a time lapse of the build of this thing, I might stop it and slow down at parts where I find some issue or something, or I do something different. But for the most part, I'm very excited to do this, and I'm hoping that other people that are like me, that just starting to get into this and try to build one, and don't know what they're doing, can see that, hopefully if I succeed, you can see that there is certainly a chance of succeeding. I'm sure I'll do it. I know I'll be able to. I've got some friends who print, and I know that I can lean on them for help too. So I'm very much looking forward to it. I know at the time that I'm recording this video, I do have my YouTube channel is set up. There are no videos on it right now, so I don't think people can find it. Once this video is on there, obviously you'll be able to find it. I have 3 subscribers already, which I'm very happy for. Shout out to Nathan, Glenn, and Brett. I appreciate your guys' support with no videos on there. Of course, they're all guys I know and work with, but very excited to get this thing rolling. I know Glenn and Nathan were the 2 guys from work that have really helped me a lot, and very much looking forward to seeing what we can do with this channel, and how we can try to help grow the community. So that's all I have for now. There's going to be more. There's going to be a lot more, and I've got another MakersBox coming tomorrow, actually, so I'm going to get some more filament to try out. But like I said, we got the printer going first. So that's all I have. I'm going to sign off for now, and hopefully we'll see you soon.